streets grow cold, when the strong feast and the poor fade like breath, the cruel speak in comfort, their laughter loud beneath hollow crowns. They mock the humble, they chase the weak through endless night, and still the heavens seem silent. I walk through their noise like mist, carrying the ache of unseen prayers. Every alley holds a cry, every door a story half forgotten. I lift my eyes to find you, but clouds fill the sky, and faith feels like a whisper lost to wind. Why do you stand afar, oh light unseen? Why do you wait while shadows dance? Yet even in my trembling question, a deeper knowing stirs. The silence is not absence, it is patience. It is mercy learning to breathe. Build thrones of fear, but they sit upon dust. Their power is brief, their greed a fire that eats itself. They lie in comfort, but truth waits beneath their feet, a root unbroken, unseen. Oh, defender of the voiceless, you are not gone. You are gathering the cries, stitching them into dawn. Your justice moves slow, like rivers through rock, but it moves still. And I will not stop believing, even when belief feels like silence. The proud say there is no witness, but the earth records every tear. The sky holds every sigh, the child's hunger, the widow's pain, the forgotten heart in the crowd. None are beyond your reach. You see, oh, eternal one, the trembling hand, the weary eyes, the unspoken hope that refuses to die. You strengthen what despair tries to erase. You gather dust and breathe upon it light. So I sing though my voice cracks, I play these strings though my hands shake. I trust that the melody reaches you before it reaches me, for you dwell not in perfection, but in the broken sound of fate. When the wicked fall, their noise will fade like smoke, but those who wait in quiet will rise like morning wind. For love is not defeated by silence, it is born from it. And when justice blooms again, the fields will remember every tear and call it rain. So I wait beneath the gray sky, hands open, eyes lifted. The silence is heavy, but within it I hear a promise that you are near, that you are listening, that even here, where silence still believes, you remain. When the world begins to tremble, they say run to the mountains high. But my refuge is not in stone. It breathes, it listens, it burns with invisible fire. I will not flee, for peace does not live in distance, it lives in trust. The arrows fly in secret, their tips dipped in fear. The hearts of men grow restless, and the foundations seem to break. Yet beneath the noise, beneath the crumbling towers, I feel the steady pulse of truth, like roots that do not fear the wind. Oh, keeper of the faithful heart, you sit above the storms, not as a distant judge, but as a calm within the chaos. Your eyes see the dark places, your gaze pierces the hidden deceit. You weigh the hearts of men and still choose mercy where wrath would be easy. Wicked love the shadows, for they hide what they fear to face. But light will not be denied, it finds every corner, it reveals what silence cannot bear. And when it comes, the false will fall away like ash and rain. I will not let fear name my path. Though the sky splits, though the ground shifts, my soul remains unmoved. For you, oh light, are my foundation, that just do not escape the storm. They endure it, and through it learn the language of peace. Let fire come if it must, for it refines the gold. Let winds rage, for they teach the tree to cling deeper. My song will rise from the ruins, its melody carved from faith unbroken. Every note a declaration that trust is stronger than trembling. Oh, eternal refuge, you dwell in the pure heart, in the hands that do not strike, in the eyes that see what is unseen. You are the home we cannot lose, the quiet we carry even when exiled. Your justice is not vengeance, it is balance restored, a flame that warms rather than destroys. So I will stand, feet rooted in unseen soil, eyes lifted to the unwavering dawn. Let others run, I will remain. For even if the world should fall, my heart knows where its peace abides. And when the wind grows still, when all that's false is burned away, I will find myself standing in light, unchained, unafraid, a tree whose roots were always deeper than the storm. night is long and heavy, and the voices twist like wind through reeds. Every word is wrapped in smoke, and truth hides its face in sorrow. They speak of peace while their eyes betray. They promise gold, yet their hands hold dust. The faithful grow few, their silence a prayer the world forgot to hear. O heart that cannot lie, how you must ache for what we've lost. Tongues cut deeper than the sword, and pride wears the mask of wisdom. Every promise bends, every vow melts beneath the heat of greed. But you are still the steady flame that burns through every shadow's light. Your word is not thunder, but a whisper that endures. It is silver purified 7 times. Fire refining fire, truth distilled until it shines when all else fades. When voices fall to dust, your word remains unbroken, unburned. The poor sigh, the broken cry beneath unseen roofs, and you rise not in wrath, but in compassion sharp as dawn. You place them in safety, far from the mouths that wound, far from the hearts that build empires on deceit. Your protection is a quiet shelter that no falsehood can breach. I have seen cities built on pride collapse. I have watched kings swallow their crowns, but the humble who cling to truth, they stand unshaken. Their eyes are clear, their steps unhurried. They walk in the slow rhythm of faith, and though the world mocks their stillness, they are the first to hear the voice of peace. Every generation speaks of progress, yet each repeats the same, forgetting that the truest song is not the loudest, but the one that remains when the echo dies. So I will sing softly, with words drawn from quiet streams. I will not chase the noise of fame, for silver found in stillness outlasts the fire of applause. Keep me, O Spirit of truth, from the flattery that blinds, from the smooth tongue that leads astray. Let my speech be simple, my heart unhindered, my faith like clear water in the valley. If the world exalts deceit, then let me find joy in honesty. words crumble and languages fade to silence. May your truth remain the pulse beneath the ashes of all we built. I will hold it close, the quiet gleam of silver in the fire. It is enough to light the night, enough to make me whole again. How long, oh quiet sky, will you hide behind the veil of silence? My heart beats against the walls of night, and the stars give no reply. I have prayed until my voice grew thin, and still the wind carries nothing back. The days pass like empty rivers, and the moon forgets to rise. Oh God of waiting hearts, how long must I walk through shadows with hope as my only lantern? I have spoken to the dust, I have wept into the roots, asking if you still see the trembling soul that once sang in your light. But the earth gives no answer, and heaven seems a far horizon. I wrestle with my thoughts in silence. Each one whispers he has forgotten you, yet still something in me refuses to die. A spark too stubborn to surrender, even as doubt builds its altar. I light a single flame of trust, for even the night belongs to you. Silence is a kind of song. Lift my eyes, oh eternal friend, let them find your hidden fire. Restore the gleam that sorrow stole, lest I sleep in despair's embrace. Do not let my enemies rejoice, nor let fear my master. Answer me, not with thunder, but with a heartbeat near my own. I remember your kindness, like the scent of rain before it falls, like the warmth that returns to winter fields. You have dealt kindly with me before. Surely mercy has not forgotten my name, so I will trust even when I cannot feel, and I will sing before the dawn knows why. My song will rise from the hollow places, a fragile melody against the dark. It will climb the unseen stairways to where the light begins again. And when morning comes, when the silence folds itself away, I will know that you were here all along. turning my ache into prayer, until the dawn remembers my name. I will sing to the stillness, for faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the courage to keep singing when no one seems to listen. And love, true love, is the hand that reaches through the dark and stays. So here I am, small beneath the weight of stars, but still alive, still believing, still whispering into the wind that even now, even in the long forgetting, I am known and mercy is near. They walk as if the earth were theirs to burn, eyes filled with hunger that no flame can fill. They say there is no God, and so they build their towers high, only to crumble beneath the weight of their own noise. They devour what's tender, they turn bread into dust and drink from wells that their own hands have poisoned. The night listens to their laughter, hollow and bright as shattered glass. The sky, though silent, remembers every whisper of deceit, every heart that turned away from love. But still, beneath the ashes, the pulse of truth remains, like seeds waiting for spring in forgotten soil. Oh Lord, you look down from your high river of light, seeking eyes that still reflect yours, seeking hearts not yet turned to stone. But the streets are filled with wandering souls, each lost in the echo of their own voice. Kindness is rare, honesty a flicker in the wind that just seem few, but the few are enough. They say the foundations are crumbling, yet I have seen your grace grow in places ruin could not reach. The faithful are quiet, they do not boast or roar, they walk with open hands. And though the world mocks their gentleness, heaven bends low to listen. Oh my soul, do not despair at the arrogance of men. The poor who trust in love carry strength no sword can take. They build unseen kingdoms in the silence of their obedience. They plant truth in dry ground, and it blooms where none believed it could. The proud will fade like shadows at sunrise, their gold will lose its gleam, their words will echo only in emptiness. but the humble, the hearts that still remember how to bow, how to forgive. They will inherit the song that never ends. Who will bring salvations from the mountain? It will not be armies nor kings, but the whisper of mercy, the returning of hearts to kindness. When you come, O light of the weary, you will lift the veil and joy will rise from the ruins, like dawn from a wounded sky. And we, the broken and believing, will stand again in that last field of the faithful, where every tear becomes a river of light, and every sigh is turned into song. No deceit will cross that horizon, no falsehood will darken the air. Only truth, only grace, and the quiet laughter of redemption, filling the valleys once more.